Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from VIZONY. This is the VIZONY Q8 native 1080p Android TV projector, and it runs on Android TV, which means you have access to thousands of apps that you can install on this projector. Again, native 1080p does support 4K file playback. We're going to dig into this now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's take a look at everything that comes in the box for the VIZONY here. And we've got our user manual up front and center. We'll take a quick look at this first. Now this is going to go over everything that comes in the box. It's also going to go over how to hook everything up. Also, all your button assignments and port assignments, as well as your setup for your remote control. Being able to use this for anywhere from 50-inch to up to 200 inches in size for depending on how big of a space you have to project to. And then it goes over some of the main UI features that they do have built into this setup. Now again, this is running on Android TV and it is skinned by VIZONY, so it's not a stock Android TV experience. You'll see that a little bit more in the video. We've got a two-prong power adapter here, and this power plug means that the power source is going to be housed inside the unit, so it's a nice and easy hookup for power. You do get a legacy AV cable here for older devices that use red and white for audio and yellow for video. If you do want to do that, you do have an AV in on this for that as well. Now they also give us a full HDMI cable here in case you want to hook up something like a PlayStation or an Xbox gaming console, a laptop, or whatever you would like to, you can right through HDMI. They do give us a screen cleaning cloth, and I should say lens cleaning cloth here, and that is nice to have as an extra. And we do get a full-fledged remote here, and this remote is interesting since this has a mouse feature so that you can use it as a mouse pointer, and it also has a focus because this has automatic focus, so F+ and F- will help you adjust your focus there as well. Settings, mute, power, home, and of course navigation wheel here, so you get a little bit of a few extras over your regular normal old remote. It does take 2 AAA batteries, not included, so make sure that you do have some on hand. Let's take a look at the unit itself here, and I will make sure that some specifications are up on screen in case I miss anything. But it's got a nice huge lens here. Again, native 1080p 4K file playback is also supported on here. You do have an LED, IR LED at the front for your remote control. And then as we kind of spin this around, you're going to see we've got some venting on the sides here and your ports in the back, along with a dual 15-watt speaker system, which makes this very, very nice on the speakers. We'll get into that in just a few moments. Your plug-in for your power here, and then you have 2 full USB Type-A ports, 2 full HDMI ports. You also have a wired Ethernet connection. Now this also supports Wi-Fi 6, so either Wi-Fi 5G or 2.4G. You do have your AV in there, and you have a headphone out if you would like to hook up headphones or external speakers, and then another IR port in the back. Now looking at the top here, we've got all our buttons, our navigation buttons, power button, OK button, back button, and of course our focus plus and minus buttons, because we do have automatic focus, electronic focus that you can use with this projector. It makes it really fast and easy to get set up with electronic focus and autofocus. Now, taking a look at the bottom, we've got a couple different things here. We've got 4 nice feet for desktop mounting. You can actually mount this with a ceiling mount if you would like to as well. And also here we've got a dust filter that can be cleaned to maintain the cleanliness of your unit. You can see you've got that nice filter there that can definitely be taken out from time to time to keep everything nice and clean and snapped back into place. And instead of like your normal screw-in leveler, they've got a dual flip-out kickstand system here. So depending on how you want to angle this, if you need to angle it, you can do 2 different heights. So you do have that as well, which is really nice to get the angle, the correct angle that you would like when you are setting this up and projecting to wherever you're going to be projecting to. Okay, so here we are at the main screen here, and you can see up at the top left-hand corner, you can go to search. You can search for different videos, music, movies, or whatever you would like to search for with the search here. You do have your home screen where we have Facebook, YouTube, Netflix, Spotify, Amazon Prime Video, TED, Disney Plus, and there are tons more. And they also have a trending section, so you can check out videos that are currently trending. Now, if we go to apps, this is their app store here. And again, this is a skinned version of Android TV OS. So you can see we've got sports, we've got news, we've got my already installed apps, we've got video, music, lifestyle. So you can select any of these and then you can go in and check. So if we take a look at lifestyle, you've got Facebook, you've got other apps, and we've got games as well as tools and all these other things. So there are thousands and thousands of apps that you can use here. If we go to video, again, we can look at movies, sports, things like that. You can look up different movies that are popular or trending. Music, we've got Deezer, we've got a few other apps as well, depending on what you're looking for, depending on the style of music that you're looking for. And then, of course, we have settings where we can update our apps. We've got weather. So it does have weather on the main screen as well. And then it does have updates for apps that are already installed. And you can see that I do have an update here, which I will take care of. Now in settings, this is very interesting. We've got our Wi-Fi settings here. This is capable of Wi-Fi 6. I am connected to a 5G Wi-Fi network here at my location. And you can see that this is really bright. You can also notice that we do have our Bluetooth settings here. So if you want to add external Bluetooth speakers or headphones, you can do it through Bluetooth settings. In application settings, it's going to show us that kind of Android setup here where we can see everything that we have. Mirrorcast is in this as well for mirroring Android-based devices directly to this and using that as well if you would like to. Language and input. Your date settings where you can go in and you can adjust your date and time zone. You do have your boot settings where you can tell it which mode to do and select different apps to start up on startup. And then projection settings. This is where we can go front desktop, front ceiling or rear ceiling mounted. We also have omnidirectional automatic correction, horizontal correction, vertical correction, autofocus, and power on autofocus. And I like to leave these on because they really just lock in on whatever you're doing here. If you do turn them off, you can adjust everything manually as well. Now you can factory reset here, you can do a local system update, or you can go to About Device where we can see our MAC address, our model number, and of course system upgrade, and we can check for a system upgrade online, of course, which is very nice to do as well. Now, one of the main things of this projector that stands out to me when I first see it is if you look at the corners of the screen, you see that they're really sharp and clear. The 800 ANSI brightness on this really stands out. You can see we're in the YouTube app here. No problems being able to scroll through YouTube. You can also log in to get personalized videos. This is really great to have built in. And again, with all these other apps like CW and Disney Plus and Netflix, Prime Video. All of this is great for multimedia content. So we can open Disney Plus here just to show you that it will launch and everything does come up. Of course, it's going to ask me to log in with my Disney Plus account, but this is great to have all of this built in. I don't need an external device like a Roku or a Fire Stick or anything. It's all built in right to the VIZONY Q8. So having that many apps already built in makes this kind of an all-in-one solution here, which I really enjoy having, not having to set up anything else. If you do look up at the right-hand corner, we're now into weather here, so you can get your daily weather updates. Now, I haven't figured out how to change it from Celsius to Fahrenheit, but that may or may not be possible. I'd have to look into it a little bit more. Now, if we swipe up or press up on the navigation, we can select our input source here. And I want to select my USB drive because I have a 4K capture of playing Spider-Man Remastered. And I want you guys to see the quality out of the box with no tweaks of the video and, of course, the audio as well.
Now for listener emails. May from Queens writes, "You're so full of anger and I wish you'd get help managing it. It's terrible for your health." Now I know she speaks from a place of concern, but this is a common misconception that I have to correct. I'm not full of anger. I'm full of love. I call out injustice, corruption, and crimes against humanity because I adore this city, and I want it to be better. What you hear in my voice, it's love. Nothing but love.
So there you go. That was a 4K file being played back via a USB drive. Works really, really well on this. Now I've kind of have a lot of shadows on the gameplay, but the color is excellent. The brightness overall is really, really nice with this projector. Definitely one of my top 3 highlights of this projector is the brightness and color accuracy that this has. Of course, again, having Android TV built in is a huge plus. And the speakers, surprisingly, are very good as well and drowned out any fan noise that I might have heard. So there you go. That's my review of the VIZONY Q8 native 1080p Android TV projector. Again, the highlights for this projector is having Android TV as its backbone, because you get access to so many apps that you can install on this projector without having to hook up anything. No external devices needed at all. Very bright picture on this, very crisp and clear, good color accuracy, and that dual 15-watt speaker system does an excellent job without having to add any external speakers overall. If you're looking for a projector that you can hook up to a gaming console or a PC and game on, or you're looking for one for multimedia consumption such as Netflix, Disney Plus, of course, Amazon Prime, and tons more, then you might want to check out this one from VIZONY. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I'll check you guys out on the next one.